Hey, what's up everyone, it's Mir again, and today I have another video for you guys about execution in Street Fighter 6. As I mentioned in a previous video, we've been kind of like going through all the comments that have been posted on our combo guides and other videos, and one of the more common requests is how do you do standing charge cancels with charge characters, in particular with Guile, who has a few. And what do I mean by this? It's basically every time you're trying to cancel a standing attack, like for example standing light kick for Guile, into a move that requires down charge, like his flash kick. So I'll show you an example right here. So that is something that is not immediately intuitive. The motion is a little bit odd. So I will explain how it works in this video and why you should do it in the first place. So let's break down some particular reasons as to why you might want to learn these kind of standing cancels. And in the case of Guile, there's a perfect example where his lights, if he starts with crouching light kick, they actually do not reach when you try to go for 3 of them. So what you want to do here to complete the combo is do standing light kick. However, to complete the combo, you then have to go into a flash kick, which is basically the only thing that reaches, or a sonic boom, and we'll go over that as well. Unfortunately, his new quote-unquote motion move from Street Fighter 5, the Sonic Blade, doesn't actually reach here, not even the OD version, as I can show right here. So you have to go for the difficult combo with the flash kick. There's a few other reasons as to why you might want to go for a standing cancel. And in general, it's a matter of what the normals are on your character and what you need them for. So like, again, in the case of Guile, another great example is that his crouching medium kick on punish counter is plus enough to link afterwards, even from pretty far away. However, if you're this far, your crouching medium punch will not connect. However, your standing heavy punch will. And this is a move that is cancelable. So this is another example of a move that you might want to cancel to get that extra range and be able to complete the combo. So let me explain how it works, and I'll show you how to do it yourself. So the reason why I'm able to do any of this is because charge doesn't actually break instantly when you let go of the direction that you're holding, to gather charge. So in the case of the flash kick, when I hold down and then let go, I have a few frames during which I can input the flash kick, and this is because you have a little bit of leniency so that it's easier to do this motion and you don't have to do it in a single frame, which would be extremely difficult. Thanks to this, we're able to input our standing light kick while the charge is breaking, but the game is still remembering that we have charge, and then cancel into the special move. So basically in our case, we're gonna hold down back or down, it's the same in this case, and we're going to release down back, press standing light kick, and then go to up and kick. So it will look something like this. As you see here, that a flash kick without back, but I mean it's the same. In fact, I can show you with a keyboard to get a little bit cleaner inputs. So again, this is fairly important because of how the normals work for charge characters, and again in this specific case of Guile, standing light kick is this light with the most range, so you're gonna be using it to complete combos that way. Another thing that you can do in Guile's specific case is that you can cancel this move into a sonic boom as well, being cancelable. However, if you're holding back, you will get a bazooka knee. So basically you will have to do the equivalent of a flash kick cancel but with a sonic boom if you want to complete the combo with sonic boom. So I'll do the same light string and end in OD sonic boom, and you'll see how it looks like. As you can see there, I used another little trick where if I hold 4 then light kick, I do not actually get the bazooka knee, I get the standing light kick. So basically what I've been doing is that I've been holding down back and then pressing 4 then light kick at the same time, and then the 2 punches to get the sonic boom, and I'll show you again to see how it looks like. By the way, in the case of Guile, you can use the same concept to go into his charge supers, which again you're able to do from a standing normal with the same concept of letting go of charge and then immediately doing the motion. Which, as you can see, can open up from some pretty damaging combos. Now moving on to other characters to show you some different examples. I mean, I know the Guile bores everyone to tears, so we have Chun-Li here. And as you might know, Chun-Li has a spinning bear kick that is down, up, and kick. And this is important for her because it's a meterless knockdown. And she doesn't have easy access to many of those, as for lightning legs she has to use the heavy version, which is difficult to combo into. Her fireball doesn't knock down, as you can imagine, even the OD version. And she kind of has to spend meter into her OD legs with the follow-up to knock down. And so we have great examples here from her light confirms for a reason to go into her spinning bear kick. And the reason why this is important and why we're talking about standing cancels here is that if you start from a crouching light kick again, since it has a little bit more pushback, you see how that string whiffs. And this is how naturally you gather down charge. So basically you have to link, or sorry, in this case chain, into a standing light punch to be able to do a 3 hit confirm if you want, and then do a standing cancel of the standing light punch into the spinning bear kick for a knockdown and extra damage. So I'll show you a comparison between the various combo enders so that you can kind of get an idea for yourself. So this is lightning legs. This is OD lightning legs, which requires meter. And this is light spinning bear kick, which, as you can see, knocks down and requires no meter at all. In fact, that's decent Oki as well. And I guess to clarify for those who don't know, by Oki I mean the knockdown advantage that you get afterwards and basically what you can do on the opponent's wake up. Another example of a good combo where Chun-Li might want to do a standing cancel for the same reason, it's because of spinning bear kick again, is when she combos into her OD Kikoken, which is plus enough that you can combo mid-screen. So the combo would look something like this normally. As you can see, this version of the combo doesn't actually knock down. While instead this version knocks down and doesn't require any extra meter. Especially since you're spending already 2 bars on the OD Hikoken, to spend another 2 more on the OD lightning legs, that'd be a big investment. It probably wouldn't be worth it. But this one lets you get knockdown and good damage from a mid-screen combo. So that's a fairly valuable skill to learn. A couple more examples just to, drive the concept home. We have Blanka here on his home stage, for that matter. And he has an interesting one where it's his crouching median kick. His crouching median kick normally combos into his standing light punch. However, it doesn't combo into his crouching light punch because it's not plus enough. So normally the enders that you have here for a combo are electricity, which doesn't require any charge, but unfortunately has low damage. Although it has a good, knockdown situation afterwards. And then you have here you can do a medium Blanka ball, which has atrocious Oki because they're on the other side of the screen, but the damage is pretty good. However, one last thing that you can do here is your up ball. And the up ball actually has kind of like the best of both worlds. It has very good knockdown advantage and it has good damage. And this requires a standing cancel, which I'll demonstrate right now. There's a couple of other things when it comes to Blanka, like for example his standing median kick is cancelable just like his crouching median kick is, and they're both the exact same speed. However, standing median kick does a little bit extra damage. So normally when you do a combo, you might want to cancel into the standing median kick just to get that little bit extra damage, although this is a more advanced skill, and I'll show you an example here. As you can see, it did a little bit extra damage. The reason why I show you this is because Blanka's standing median kick doesn't have a back version or a forward version, because if you hold back you get this, and if you hold forward you get that. So it basically requires a very similar process to Guile standing light kick when you want to cancel into a sonic boom, except in this case, because you also have a move on forward and medium kick, what you have to do in the specific cases that you have to hold down back or what have you, then release, right, standing medium kick, and then forward the medium punch at the same time. And you have to do this quite fast. So it can be a little bit difficult, and the damage increase is fairly minimal, but it is something that, could be worth practicing if you really want to squeeze the maximum amount of damage from every combo that you do. As you saw, held down back, let go, press medium kick, forward and punch. I'll show one last example, and it involves Dee Jay, in particular his standing heavy punch. Now when Dee Jay is close, his standing heavy punch is cancelable, as you can see here. However, when he's far away and he does it and he tries to cancel it, you see nothing comes out, and that's because he loses his cancel frames when he's far away. However, when he's far away, this move is plus enough that he can combo afterwards. So as you can see, you can combo stuff like crouching light punch here, for example, or standing light kick. And the reason why I mentioned this is because when you're really far away, the crouching light punch will not work, and you'll be able to recognize the distance when it hits really far away like that. However, the standing light kick does connect, and this is a perfect opportunity to use a standing cancel here. Since that move whiffs on crouching opponents from far away, you'll know that you've hit a standing opponent if you score a hit, and that means you can go into Dee Jay's up kicks, which are very damaging and have very good corner carry. And I'll show you an example of the combo here. Now, this combo requires another important skill, which is charge buffering, and I'm not really going to explain that too in depth in this video. We have a charge characters video coming up that is gonna explain that much better than I can. But basically what you want to do is the moment you press standing heavy punch, throughout the entirety of the animation you're stuck, you know, in Dee Jay doing standing heavy punch. You cannot move or jump or anything, and what you can do is that you can start charging immediately. So the moment you press standing heavy punch, you start holding down, and then you will let go of down, press standing light kick with neutral, kind of like how we did for Guile, and then up and kicks. And I will show you again how it looks like. As you can see, the damage can be quite high, especially because, you know, Dee Jay can do medium into heavy up kicks in the corner. And this is comparing to this other combo, which would have been basically what you could have done without charge. So you can see that the damage is quite different. And I highly suggest that you get used to this combo if you really want to level up your game with Dee Jay. Hey guys, Mir from the future here. Sorry for the no camera, but as I was editing this video, Vesper really wanted me to add a Honda combo to it. So I have something fairly interesting for you guys here. We're gonna start with Honda Sumo Dash into his launcher, and then from here we're going to continue with a drive rush into his standing heavy kick, which will hit twice, and then cancel this into his butt slam. Now this is interesting because unlike the combos that we've done so far, it's not really a standing cancel, but it's more like a charge buffering trick where we're gonna be able to start charging during the animation of the standing heavy kick and then cancel into the butt slam and complete the combo. And this is actually optimal as far as damage is concerned, and it also gives very good ukizeme. So the combo itself would look something like this. As you can see, after doing the drive rush, I pressed standing heavy kick as soon as I could and then started holding down, and this gave me enough frames to actually charge an entire butt slam during the duration of the standing heavy kick and cancel the second hit. The butt slam hits on the way up and combos properly. I'll show it again a couple of times just so you have an idea. As you might have figured out by now, this is more of an intermediate to advanced skill and is not fundamental to play any of these characters. However, it's something that is really useful, especially for characters like Guile again that have very limited opportunities to complete their combos otherwise, because they just give you more tools to exploit the strength of your normals and convert into your powerful specials and whatnot. This trick works on any device. I've been using my stick here. However, I have to say on pad and leverless controllers, it should be a little bit easier because it's going to be easier to hit the inputs fast. However, it's worth practicing on all of them. Again, it's just a very useful skill to have, and there's no reason not to attempt at least. I hope you found this video useful. Like I said, this technique is fairly useful, although it's very unassuming if you don't know what you're looking for, a lot of people won't even notice that you've actually performed something that's a little bit difficult, you know, like a standing cancel. So it's very important when you play your friends that you let them know how hard it was. That's kind of like the unwritten rule of the situation. But regardless of that, leave a comment below if you have any more questions. I'll try to reply to as many as I can. We always read the comments, so if you have any suggestions for our other topics and videos that you'd like us to make, please leave them down below. And I guess I'll see you in the next one, and I hope you guys are enjoying Street Fighter 6. Bye bye.